Hi, welcome back to the show. Today I have a very special guest. I say special because not only is he my very first guest, but he's also pretty special in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only SkipTwn performing Let Me Down off of his first EP, Let's Skip Town.
Give me one more kiss as I slide down your balcony. Remind me of those lips and why I never wanna leave, darling. I'm addicted to you, yeah. Darling, I'm addicted to you. Let's sit here and make love till the break of dawn. Let's sit here and make love. You know that it ain't wrong, darling. I'm addicted to you, yeah. Darling, I'm addicted to you, but oh baby, I've been waiting, patient, hoping and praying that you'll be sticking around. Oh baby, I've been waiting, patient, hoping and praying that you'll be sticking around, but you always let me down. Oh yeah, baby, you gon' always let me down. Oh yeah.
So I'm here with SkipTwn, just performed a lovely song for us. And I brought him on my show, maybe a little weird, because we are married, and I just wanted everyone to know who he is. I obviously do, and I think he's great. I think the music is great. Obviously, I'm not just saying that either because I'm his wife or anything like that. Before there's any love interest or love gushy crush, anything like that before, it was all business. And I genuinely did find him and fell in love with his music. And when I saw your brand on Instagram, even though I wanted to help still, I really liked what I saw, and I'm bringing him on the show so that you guys can learn a little bit more about him, because I think he's really great, and I want him to just open up to you guys. He's a little shy right now, but just to tell you guys about who he is, his relationship to music, and just maybe why you guys should listen to his stuff and maybe pay attention to him. SkipTwn.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, I just want them to know. So this is our interview. So can you just tell us a little bit about who SkipTwn is? This artist, this creative, this person. Who is this?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm a kid from Swan, Georgia. You know what I mean?
I'm just looking Swan,
Yeah, man. Like, that's how I feel, at least. This is a weird question for me to answer because it's like, I don't know. It's weird for me to talk about myself at all, really. Like, it's why, I don't know. I don't know why it is. But
no, I think we all can agree that it's weird to talk about ourselves sometimes, which is why job interviewers should stop asking that. So tell me, who is Sally?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, bro.
I know, that's a weird question. Maybe I'm not a good interviewer. Oh, I'm doing that to you right now.
Yeah, and then you're forcing me to
So, who's SkipTwn?
It's like fucking, I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Okay,
you know?
What's a better question?
Yeah.
What made you fall in love with music?
There we go. Can we start with something like that? Jeez. Like, who is SkipTwn? It's just meta. Okay.
My music. Tell us, baby.
No, let's start the interview over.
No, because I'm going to keep this.
Okay.
We're going to go into it. No starting over.
Okay. What made me fall in love with music?
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know. I think maybe it was just all around, and it was I liked how easily you could get a response from people with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody played the drums really well, at least in my eyes, like other people responded really positively to that. You know? Or like if somebody
there's a reason busking exists.
Yeah.
If it's good, most likely you're gonna get $3.
Yeah. Or like somebody's gonna stop and film you and all that.
Or say great job, yeah. Music is universal.
Yeah. And that was the other thing. Michael Jackson would sing in English, but everybody in the world knew his lyrics.
Michael Jackson was.
They knew his lyrics by heart and didn't know no English. Didn't know what they were saying in context. Like it's like if you went and just learned a French song.
What song do you think they were singing?
Every song. That's the thing.
But like the number one, I'm just curious.
Probably like Thriller. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's close to midnight. It's like easy. And then it's easy to do a little dance to it and shit like that. But like, yeah, man, that's the other thing. Was just like seeing how universal the language of music was, and it was like
bringing people together.
Yeah, and from a very early age, I think weirdly, I had this idea that I wanted to talk to everybody. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I had big ideas, and I wanted to talk to everybody, and like I haven't always expressed that the best way, you know. And
you're so young, baby.
Yeah. I know, but you know, like I haven't expressed that in the best way so far in my life. You know, like I've always wanted people to just listen to what I have to say, and I never really understood how to get that across. You know what I mean? Because maybe it's because of the way that I was raised, or maybe because just like it's the way that I am. But I was a little bit more abrasive with it when I was younger, and I think when I found music, I found a way to say what. I found a way to say what I wanted about the idea of love, or like how I was like thinking about the idea of love. You know what I mean? And it was like this will also give me the influence to be able to like share my thoughts on how I feel about this thing that I'm talking about affecting the world, which is love. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I can utilize this music as like almost like a reference sheet, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I talk about love, this is how I believe love is, and I think that if we apply these ideas, or at least some of them, to the way that we feel about each other in just day-to-day life, you know?
Yeah, because that's something that I feel like people kind of hear love and just immediately go into romantic love. Yeah. But to me, love is God. I'm gonna just put that out there. Yeah. And I feel like, obviously, that's a big thing to say, and I think it encompasses a whole bunch, so that's beautiful.
Yeah. And love is
I'm looking forward to some more music. If you guys haven't already, I need you guys to search SkipTwn on everything. Make sure you do it on SoundCloud, because that's the only place that you will find that SkipTwn, which is his first EP, which is what he gave us a preview to today. Let Me Down. So, Apple Music. Are you on Spotify? Yes. SoundCloud, all that. Yep. Just have to throw that in there. Don't flow you in. Thank you. So, my music, and then what else do I want them to know about you? Okay, let's talk about the fact that you've been doing this all on your own. Yeah. Okay? Because I'm not sure if you guys know, but you can buy number ones. You can buy streams. This thing, the music industry, ran by these massive labels who only care about the superficial. At least that's my opinion. They don't really care about real music. They care about what's going to make the kids pick up the phone and do a TikTok dance. So for all the independent artists out there, I just feel like it can be really difficult. I've seen it firsthand. We've been going through it firsthand, and I want you to talk about that.
Yeah.
How are you paving this path? How are you, you know?
Yeah, well, I think right now is a time where there's a lot of tools for people to build up their own thing. But I think it's also a time where the music business and like the music thing is very saturated. Like everybody that you know is trying to rap or like sing. And, like I know people watching this, like who knew me before, like this is just this nigga trying to sing. And he's sitting here talking about whatever the fuck. He's just like the other dude that's trying to rap.
Yeah.
You know? So like I'm aware of that. It's just it's like when you are independent in something like singing specifically, not rapping, R&B, pop, you know, there's a lot more that you have to figure out as far as like, and when you're making mood music, you know, because people are not going to listen to you, even if you are their favorite artist, they're not going to listen to you every day because you have to be in a certain mood.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You have to have something that is
mood music.
Yeah, it's like you have to be very specific with how you brand yourself. You have to be like exorbitantly good in order for somebody to believe in you. You know what I mean?
Very ear catching.
Yeah.
Not catching too, because it's not just about the music, like you said.
Yeah, there has to be something distinct. It's like if your music is mid, like regular, then you better have something about you that is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so the independent route kind of shows you like all the things that would make you stand out. You have to figure out how to do yourself. Yeah. So you have to figure out how to be eye-catching to everyone but yourself.
So how's that been for you?
It's I don't know really. Like I don't know if I'm getting across what I want to get across. I don't know if people are getting the message that I'm sending because I've seen no result. Like I'm just real.
Yeah,
I've seen no real results. The people that have found my music or that have listened to my music all like it, and I've been lucky to like be in certain rooms where people of influence are. But as far as just like building up a fan base or getting people to support the idea that I'm making music and they want to like support me, that just hasn't happened for whatever reason. Maybe because I haven't figured out how to, maybe because I haven't figured out, put the pieces together the way that they need to.
Yeah, I'm just going to say what I think it is like, he has thought in the past that he would just put out the music, not promote it, not really take the pictures, take the videos.
I thought you just put music out, it's good, and that's it.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
We
just live in a world today where you have to convince enough people that you are something through a video, through some sort of media. And it's a bandwagon thing. If everybody sees, everybody's like going and commenting, like, sending it around, then everything like run to it. So
and can I say those type of things I'm bad at. Like I don't do good with like you kind of have to be a salesman, you know, like you have to act a certain way before you are a certain way. And I'm bad at that part where like, I don't want to sit in front of a camera and act like I'm already this person, but that's kind of what people need in order to already believe in you. You know what I mean?
It's so hard getting him to want to do real videos and just real content. He always wants to use the Digi, which is our other camera. That's not the best quality. And use the iPhone and just to get it over with.
It's hard to take myself serious in certain ways. Like, hey, y'all come buy a hoodie. Nigga, who are you for us to go buy a hoodie? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, go stream my new project. Like, like, nigga, come on, bro. You're Josh. Like, you know what I'm saying? From over there, bro. I know you from.
But this is something, we're about to turn this into a podcast or something. Look, this is what happens when you put us together. We can't even stick to the script. We can't even stick to the interview.
But yeah, I just have a problem. I have a problem with like self-gratifying or glorifying or whatever the fuck it's called.
The thing is, people need to like let go of the versions that you have of certain people or everybody that you have or know in your life. Let go of those versions. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you're changing and you're evolving, other people are too. You're not the same person that you were when you were in high school if you graduated. And it could be even a year out of high school. You can change in a day. I think people need to just allow everybody to show up as themselves as each day comes and just give people grace and just understand that that's life. You know what I'm saying? And it's inevitable. Like, you live, you learn, you grow. You learn yourself too as time goes on. So, I'm just saying.
But yeah, so it's hard for me to take myself serious at times.
I can understand that too.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude. And so with being an independent artist and having to do everything yourself and having to stand in front of a camera and be like, hey, here's a reason to go care about me, you know, after this camera shuts off, it just gets hard and it just gets weird. And I get really weirded out by it. Then I just start thinking about myself from the perspective of like, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty hard. And on top of that, you have to, when I say you have to do every single step, I'm talking about like, you have to write the song, you have to produce the song, you have to sing the song, you have to mix and master both the beat and your vocals, which like, bro, niggas didn't go to engineering school. I don't know what the fuck I'm actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just YouTubing shit and looking shit up and just, like, playing shit by ear, being around niggas that know what they're doing. And they learn the same way that I'm learning. So they don't even really know.
It's so competitive.
And so, like, niggas won't want to teach you how to do some shit just so that you can only get. So, like, they'll be like,
but also,
the reverb that I got is not, like, it's bro.
The content, if it's not top tier, it's like you can't be taken seriously. That's why I think that guy who wears the mint and his family, their videos are so crisp. Like, the music's good too, but I'm just saying, the way he shows up, it's like, okay.
But also, people don't understand that, like, that shit takes resources. That takes
a lot
money.
of resources.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, this is a $7 Goodwill.
Yeah, we just got this outfit today.
Like,
for the
y'all
show.
don't understand. Y'all don't.
Shout out to Goodwill.
Bro, inflation is going on right now. Shit is going crazy. Y'all, like, I don't know, man. And so it's not easy to just, like, turn the camera on and just be confident in what you look like and just start putting shit out there. On top of the fact that you already feel silly as fuck.
Because you keep trying and failing and nobody's really watching.
And niggas is just like, and niggas, I don't know, bro. And then every time niggas see your shit or hear your shit, they're like, damn, I can't believe you not, hey, bro, me either. Fuck, how about you tell some niggas, hey, you got a bunch of fucking followers, how about you tell them niggas to come fuck with me? Shit, I don't so many niggas with dumb followers, like hundreds of thousands of fucking followers. Just love my shit and then don't even, like, nothing comes of it. You know what I mean? It's like, nigga, you gotta.
It's crazy because even those people could post you and it still not even do that much damage.
That's true too.
You gotta so many people have to be convinced.
The other thing is, niggas who have a really big following and who have a really big influence, you know what I'm saying, have posted me as well. Like, they've been good people and they've posted me.
You made some pretty good.
Bro, I got 400 followers.
It's just a lot.
Like, it's weird, dude. It's so weird. It doesn't matter what you know or like how good you are. It all matters like who you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, the exact who too. You could know a bunch of people who are on the same level as the who that you need to know, but if you don't know the exact person that you need to know, your shit will take 5 years, 7 years, 8 years to break. And then it's just like, I've been right around the whole, like, I've been around.
Dude, I don't know how long this video is going for, but it feels like a podcast, and it's making me wonder, the interviews that we see on, like, those night talk shows,
it's
all scripted and all structured. It's like 12 minutes.
No, they don't what the questions are. Like, hey, these are the questions we're going to be asking Mario fucking Lopez, like, or whoever the fuck. And so then people sits down and, like, knows all the questions.
I didn't even know. That's why I didn't tell you the questions before.
I told you I don't want to know the questions that ruins the point. It's non-authentic.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of long, but it's just happening that way.
Get the fuck over it.
Hopefully, if it's too boring, I don't know.
Get the fuck over it.
I'm just trying to show you guys.
Over that shit, dude.
I think you guys should look this way.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. I, not like this, but like, I am making good music, I think, dude.
Great music.
I think I'm making good music. I would love if you guys like cared a little bit. I would love if you guys looked at it. I don't know, man. Even that sounds like,
I know.
But, you know, like, fuck, what else am I supposed to say? What else am I supposed to do? You know?
Do
like,
care, do listen. I think, I know a lot of you guys are struggling when it comes to good music. I know you guys are. I've seen some of the comments. I will admit, I look in the comments for research, and I see a lot of you guys complaining about the music out there. I've seen TikToks, you know, and I'm being real. When I first found him, I'm telling you.
Accepting anything out here too. I just want to say, especially in the R&B genre,
because these labels are just pushing out
anything. And if
you think if you can buy number ones, you can't buy certain placements when it comes to Apple Music. You think you can't buy certain ads and promotions.
And I just want to
I get notifications about whoever the fuck dropped a single today. It's like, how much would it be to have SkipTwn?
I say it's not as much as you think either.
Oh, how much is it?
It's not as much as you think.
Yeah, so basically the point is, I hope you guys enjoyed the performance. I know.
Yeah.
And learned a little bit more about him. This interview wasn't really well structured. I had questions at first, but it just got a little weird. We just felt a little too formal. Yeah. So we just tried to do it more naturally. And if you want to know a little bit more about him, I think you guys should check out his podcast, because he talks for like an hour each one. And he posts one.
We're about to do one after this.
Yeah, actually, we're about to film that tonight. Yeah. We over here.
Skip for president. You can look me up. Skip TV.
Yeah, just Skip TV on YouTube. Just type in Skip TV right now. You're already on YouTube.
At SkipTwn on everything, on all social media platforms. In all my social media platforms, there's a link to all of my shit. Yeah, dude, listen, I know this is lame as fuck. We're not who we want to be yet, and so it's like hard to really buy into.
Right now,
hold on, baby, hold on. Let me go on my thing, okay? Yeah, back on out. Look, I know it's hard to like buy into something that you see is starting from like ground zero. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what that is about us as humans, but I know that it's a fact, and that's okay. I'm the same way. Like, when I see people just starting some shit, I automatically think, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. And I can see how you're looking at this and you're thinking, nigga, what the fuck? You two niggas are out of your mind. And I feel that, dude. You know what I'm saying? But
at the same time, we're not.
Yeah, I don't think that we're not. And I don't think that we're not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think that we're not. I mean,
we're not.
What I'm saying?
Public service announcement.
I don't think that we are.
Stream SkipTwn. Hope you guys enjoyed the interview.
Yeah.
I did this with reason and purpose, and it's because I wanted you guys to know who my husband was, because I think he's the shit, and you guys will soon too. It's gonna be inevitable.
Boom.
Whatever.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.